Jaden, you guys started slow, but were able to finish the first half strong. Just talk about how important that was.
Just important. Just keep trusting the things I do, day in and day out in the court, off the court. Just keep playing my game. Shots are gonna fall. You're gonna have nights like that when you don't hit shots early. But I was able to finish strong and help my team, and we were resilient tonight.
Jaden, this seemed to be a different feel from the Wesleyan game, obviously, the other day, just on the court and some of the energy. Did you enjoy this one? Did it, I don't know, feel a little different and more intense?
Yeah, it was more upbeat, more intense. Some fans came. My dad was able to come today. It was more kind of a little bit more lively. We'd like to get some more fans in here, but it was nice to have reassurance that some of people's families came to the game. But yeah, they was ready to go, and they had a little more spirit to them than the previous teams we played.
Jaden, another good night for you. Talk about what you feel like this team is improving most on and what you got to get better at.
I think we're improving most on just like so far. Our communication has been really good, and our offense has been really good. And we're learning on defense. We had a really good second half on defense, able to get a lot of stops. But we're still improving. We still got a lot of work to do, but that's good. It's good that we're improving and winning at the same time. So it's a long season, and we're going to keep improving from game to game.
Jaden, with a 3-0 start, how do you feel about going ahead? You got a big game on Monday, UNCW, and a couple more non-conference games before you play SMU on the 16th.
I've never been 3-0 here, so I'm ecstatic. First time ever happening, so I just want to keep it going. Get used to this feeling and keep winning. And yeah, we had a quick turnaround Monday. We're gonna have to get prepared for Scout tomorrow and tomorrow Sunday. Yeah. Dang. Oh wow. Yeah. So get prepared for Scout on Sunday and then play again on Monday. Wow. I did not. Oh, we had 2 days. Oh, wow. So yeah, quick turnaround, kind of like the NBA. So yeah, we got some guys tired, but we just got to push through and get ready to hoop on Monday. That's the best I can put it.
Jaden, it seems like Noah's really brought a spark the last few games. I know he's still learning a lot as a freshman, but can you just talk about the spark he's brought?
Yeah, Noah has all the talent in the world. He can basically do anything you ask him to do on the court. It's just about being familiarized with the offense, knowing the plays, and just gaining coach's trust. And I think by day, he keeps working in practice. He keeps getting that trust. As we see in the minutes keep going up for him, and the sky's the limit for him. He's a really talented player, and I like playing aside him.
All right, guys, coach is here. We'll let him make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
A good win. They sort of put us on our heels early. I thought their aggressive defense sort of had us a little backed up, and I thought they also did a nice job, especially of getting downhill. And after being down 19-10, I thought we responded pretty well. The guys sort of picked up the pace, and I thought we did some good things. I thought our defense the second half was good and did some solid things, but there's obviously a lot of room for improvement in a lot of areas.
Coach, you hold Morton Robinson and Ali under double figures today. You got them at 14 turnovers as well. Pretty good outing for you guys. I know things are not going to go perfect in the first couple of ball games, but you got to feel good about the way things are headed.
We've got to do a better job of not giving up easy baskets at the rim. And it's hard. I'm watching games, throughout the country, and it usually doesn't feel like this way, but to me, it seems like this year that the offense is a little bit ahead of the defense. I mean, guys are getting downhill and forcing fouls and getting to the free throw line, which we need to do a better job of getting to the free throw line. But we need to guard the ball better, which is one of the harder things to do. The team we saw today and the team we'll see on Monday do a very good job of trying to get downhill with the bounce and take you off the dribble, and that's something we got to keep working on.
Hey, Coach, I noticed even pregame Radford was just had a lot of energy. Their players were into it and making a lot of noise, and you said that kind of rolled in the first half a little bit, but I imagine you're pleased with the way your guys responded there, and it kind of bounced back from Radford's first start.
I thought our guys, it's our guys' energy. I mean, the officials told me a couple of times to get our guys to sit down, which, I understand one side of that, you're not supposed to, but the flip side, there's no one in the arena. Let the kids stand up. If Radford's kids want to stand up, stand up. They're trying to create some energy in an atmosphere in an unprecedented time. Let's let the kids have some fun. But I thought our energy was good. I thought they knocked us back a little bit. They pressured us. They played small, which I assumed they were going to pressure us, which they did. We were a little amped up, to tell you the truth. 8 of those points were for the first 10 of their first 12 were off of mistakes. I thought we were overly aggressive. We got rejected on ball screens, which resulted in 6 points to begin with on drive and kick. We got lifted and didn't wall up in the post. We gave up another scattering poor play, and then all of a sudden that's 10 points. And maybe a little too empty. And then the ball didn't go in the basket early, but I thought we responded. Got a little momentum going to the half. I think we went on about a 21-2 run, and sort of felt a little bit more comfortable. If we didn't give up fouls at the end of the first half and at the end of the second half, I thought we actually did some good things defensively.
Coach, you guys barely get anything from Newton and JJ, and still win by 13. Is that encouraging? Just because they'll score?
Yeah, JJ's been, JJ just is not back in, he missed from Sunday to Wednesday, and I think it's going to take him, he lost a bunch of weight. It's going to take him a few days. So he was gassed. He's got to get back in some playing shape. We'll get him in here tomorrow and get some shots up. It was good that he got some game minutes. Tristan didn't have one of his better games. Just seemed a little lethargic, but you still want him out there because he can make free throws and he can pass the ball. And he's a good ball handler. But I think it's good. We got some. I thought that Tyree gave us some good minutes. I thought that Noah gave us some good minutes, and I thought our bench helped us. I thought obviously Batumba gave us some good minutes also.
Let's talk about Noah Farrakhan with 11 points today. I know you got to be proud of him being a freshman. He doesn't seem to be afraid to play at this level.
I think he's extremely talented. Once he starts to totally master everything we're trying to do, which he's getting better at, and he's a freshman, so he's, I think the big thing is there's a trust factor. I'm starting to trust him more and more. The more things he understands and comprehends, the more you can trust him. And he does some things naturally that you can't coach. I mean, we'd all like to take credit for it, but you can't. I mean, he does things that you just can't coach. He knows how to get a shot. He's confident. He's put on really good high school teams, so he's used to playing with good players. And he did. I thought what I was proudest of wasn't the 11 points. Was actually I thought he was solid defensively. I mean, he was running around chasing guys off of lines and trying to stay in front. I thought that was what really impressed me more.
You hold Radford to 8 points under their average. You get 22 points from your bench, and you shoot 12 for 14 from the stripe tonight. There's a lot of good stats there to work from.
Yeah, we didn't turn it over. I mean, that's at 10 turnovers again. We've been at 10 or under all 3 games. Last year at this time it was 10 or under at the 10-minute mark of the first half. We'd have 10 or more turnovers. So the guys are starting to understand and value the ball. I do think there's obviously a lot of things we got to get better at. And but it's early in the season. I think it's different for everybody with no exhibitions, but we're all in the same boat. So just try to adjust and figure it out on the fly.
Coach, can you just talk about this extremely quick turnaround to the UNCW game Monday?
It's going to happen during the season. I sort of like it because you get to see what it's like during conference play. It's going to be an ongoing process. I mean, as you guys know, who we're playing on, Monday and Thursday and going down, it's a day by day deal. So we'll, obviously they play very fast. The kid Sims is averaging 26 points a game. They've got 4 guys averaging double figure points. Okoro is a really good player. Gadsden's a very good player. Boggs is averaging double figure points. We'll bring them in tomorrow. We'll practice tomorrow afternoon. We'll walk through everything. We'll put them up, and then we'll bring them in early on Monday morning, walk through their stuff, and then get ready to tip off on Monday afternoon.
So what's the big thing you got to do against Wilmington to be successful?
Well, there's a number of things. They're going to put their head down and drive it. Obviously they've got 4 guys averaging double figure points, very aggressive offensively. My guess is, they do like to play fast. So you're going to have to find Sims. He's been on a roll. Watching against Troy and Western, against Asheville, he's on about as good an offensive roll as I've seen in a while. So we're going to have to figure out how to guard him and not let those other guys go crazy also.
Coach, does your depth, especially guard, speak to, the guys, your starting lineup was different from the 5 you ended with Jackson out there and Noah, obviously. Does that just speak to the options you maybe have different situations at guard and how that can help you?
A little bit of everything. Trey sort of cramped up a little bit there, and so we took him out. He needed a sub, so we put Noah back in. I thought Pig played really well. Like we talked about, it wasn't one of Tristan's better games. So JJ to me is just trying to ease his way back in after almost a week off. So Once we got going a little bit, because I thought Brandon was very good after a shaky start. I thought Brandon Suggs was very good after a shaky start, and those other guys got to play. And I think we have a pretty good sample size on what Brandon can do. So it was time to see, maybe a little bit more of what Noah could do and some of these other guys. And it's been a hard deal for Charles because a lot of these people have been playing smaller. When we play small ball, and when they went with the two, when they went with 13 and 14, those guys are really small forward, power forward type guys. Those are hard for Charles to guard. I'll like it when those people start playing some big guys, so we can get him in there also.